A package in the mail, MSX games from Japan. Collecting without fail, those shoot 'em ups, that's the plan. He doesn't just collect them, he also codes them too. Join us and we'll go on electric adventures with you.
Hey YouTube, Electric Adventures here with quite a large package. Doesn't weigh much though, but all the way from Canada. It's taken 2 months to get here, and this is the next lot of items from Team Pixelboy. So they are homebrew and homebrew related titles for the Colecovision, as well as some new titles. It also includes the remainder of the boxes for the fundraising colour titles that were put out last year. First, I want to thank Luke for all of the work he's put into these. He made no money whatsoever on this. Any money that he did raise all went to Oscar to help him, his wife having cancer, to help fundraise for him. So I've already got all of these games, I believe. I think I actually have all the cartridges, so these are just the boxes for the cartridges that I have. So we have Garnia, which is actually quite a good action game. It's not really like Quicks, but it's sort of like Quicks, but it's actually a really good fun game. I'll put a link to the video where I actually played all of the games from these. So I'm not going to play the empty box ones again, because we actually have some new titles in here as well. Next is Heroes Arena, which is sort of like a one-on-one breakout challenge game. Right, so next we have, all very well individually wrapped, as well as being in a nice solid box. So, and they're all good cases too. So the next one is Jetpack, which is a bit of a side-scrolling shooter. All these games were very well made. If you haven't seen my other video, well worth checking out. A lot of them have been, if you happen to have an Atari Max Ultimate cartridge for your Coleco, you can download the ROMs for them. This is like an RPG, Deep Dungeon. I actually have that one for the MSX as well. It's really well done. A roguelike dungeon crawler. Right, this was conversion of the Atari 2600 game Frostbite to the Coleco, and it was very well done. This is the Running of the Bulls one. Very colourful. Really enjoyed this one. Tuxpinazo. I'm pronouncing that very well. Very colourful game. Next one was a platformer called Stray Cat. Forget how good some of these games are. There's hours and hours of gameplay in all of these wonderful games. Next one was a very quite a fun game on the iPhone when you're on the go, and it works quite well on the Coleco. Traffic Jam. It's the old try and move your car out, so it's almost like a slide puzzle in a way, but very well done, very colourful, as most of these games were. Remember the Flag, which is a memory type game. Probably one of the simpler ones. Right, next we have the conversion of Kaboom, which plays very well. Very colourful, nice and fast, and a good fun game. Do have to try and have a go at it with the Super Action controller, see whether the roller controller part works. Don't think I've gotten back to that. Right, and now we're down to one of the titles I didn't actually have. So this is Champion Pro Wrestling. So this is a conversion across from, there's a version of this on the MSX and the SG-1000 SE-3000. So that's cool, we'll be giving that a go. Let's have a look. So in here, so I already have all the instruction manuals for all the ones without boxes. It was just simply the boxes we're missing. So we have the instruction manual, and then we have the cartridge with some foam around it. So, oh, and I did not realise this, we actually have some overlays. I have hardly any Coleco overlays, so this is a bit of a novelty for me. That's really cool. So you can do all the moves, select your next move with the controller, so it's probably actually going to play better than both the MSX and the SG-1000 version, because the controls will be better. And it's actually not a bad game. Okay, and there is more. Alright, this is a very important one that's come out next. I've been looking forward to this one. And truth be told, I actually started work on a version of this myself before we realised that somebody else was working on it. But I don't regret that decision, because the person's done a very, very good job. And it's none other than Wizard of War. And it does require the Super Game module for the extra RAM, and most importantly the MSX sound chip. But as you'll see in the gameplay, and we'll be definitely playing this, it is a very good version of Wizard of War. And Wizard of War is a good fun game, and you can play it 1 or 2 players. So just be careful here. So there's the cartridge, some really good art on the cartridge. And the manual. So as usual, he's done an awesome, good quality job of putting this together. So there's more in here than I remembered. I thought I was only getting about 4 new games, but I do remember that this was over a long period of time, so you never know. So the next one is another conversion from the SC-3000 SE-1000. It's actually been ported by my good friend Klaus, and it is CSO, which is almost like a puzzle platformer. It's actually quite a good fun game. I haven't had the SG-1000 version of it for very long. It actually took quite a while to track that down. Quite like the art too. I'm not going to take the manuals out for all of them, otherwise it's already going to take us a while to get through these. So, next, so thank you for that one. What do we have next? Okay, I know absolutely nothing about this one at all. It's another Super Game Module 1, and it's ported from the MSX, and I don't have this game for the MSX. I'm not sure whether it's actually an original Homebrew or it's an older game from back in the day. So it's Secret of the Moa. Very well done. This looks very, very interesting. As I said, I don't know a lot about this one. Looks like a bit of a platform adventure-y type game. Love the art, little mouse. So very much looking forward to that one. This is going to be a big video. I hope everybody has a nice cup of coffee or tea. Right, next. Right, another game I do not know a lot about, but it looks like an RPG called Children of the Night. An action RPG, so very Zelda-like perhaps. This guy looks very good. So it's another one that requires Super Game module. It's an original game by Antoni Berguera. Sorry if I've mangled your name. Original games I appreciate more than anything else on the system, because of course that's what I try to make myself. I know the effort that goes into writing an original game for these systems, rather than just porting a game from another system. Lovely art, so most looking forward to this one. The reason why I can't remember most of these is they would just have been a line item in a list. And poor Luke's had all of those charity games to get out and everything like that, plus also this original lot of games that I've probably been paying off for over a year, and they've all come out at once, so I can't imagine how long it took him to do all the boxes and everything like that. So the next one is a port across from the MSX by Eduardo again, and it's the classic game Ghostbusters. And the MSX version of Ghostbusters is pretty good. I actually had this back in the day, tape version, and played it lots. It's not quite, it has some slight differences from some of the other versions, but it's still a good fun version. The graphics are nice and detailed. I'm sure the Coleco version is going to be just as much fun. And there is more. Right, now this is an excellent SG-1000 title port. It's a really good fun game, and a very good version of the game, and it's actually Flicky. I actually encountered Flicky for the first time on the Mega Drive when I was playing as part of the Tubers High School Challenge. I got selected as one of the games and played it, and this version and the SG-1000 version don't actually do a too bad job of the game. So you're a mouse, and you've got to go and collect all the little birds and stay away from the cats. It's a very good fun game, and the birds end up trailing behind you in a long chain. You've got to try and get them to the exit. There's the cartridge. So we're definitely going to have some fun playing these. It's going to keep me busy for a while. Okay, we have 2 more to go. Okay, now another game that I do have the MSX version, but it is an original game as well from Nene France, and it is Zombie Incident. It's another platform exploration type game. The graphics are extremely detailed. It is actually quite a huge game, and really good fun. So we can have a look at that one together. Lovely art on the cover. So there really is a lot to the game. It just is very well programmed. Lovely cover art. All these are going to be very much prized and played additions to my Coleco library. So, not sure, but here we go. This is the last one. Definitely no disappointments in this lot at all. There is some fantastic games. Now this is another MSX port, and it's actually quite a nice little shoot 'em up. And it's, most people don't even know it's a shoot 'em up, but it's King and Balloon. I haven't actually had an MSX copy of this for very long either, so I haven't actually seen this game until recently. And it actually plays, it's a bit like a little bit mixture of Galaxian in a way, Space Invaders and Galaxian, probably not up to the Galaga stage of things, but it plays really well, good fun game, with some good fun graphics, and they've done well with the cover art and everything like that, which is fairly original. Okay, look at that, and there's our cover. So, obviously this actual box took over 2 months to get here, but it's probably been another year before that when some of these titles were announced, and you know, I just paid some money each month for them each month, and obviously the fundraising games paid for ages ago, but Luke just could not simply, because I mean there were so many copies of each of them ordered. It was just the logistics of getting all the box printed and shipped and put together and shipped. And he did such a good job with these. I love these boxes because they're hard boxes and they look really nice. And I didn't even realise there was one missing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new games, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes for games that I already had. So it's going to almost add half a shelf to my Coleco library. Alright, so without further ado, I'll stop waffling and we'll get some of these games in the system and give them a play. Right, next we have CISO, another one of our SG-1000 games, programmed by my good mate Klaus. So we have to get all the flowers. She played this for ages. Actually want to do that. So, done all those. What about got all the flowers. Right, you can use the sea saws to kill them if they can kill you. Shows you I haven't played this one very much. There's 5 guys and 3 balloons to get rid of. Right, so do you have to be this colour? To get the balloons, right. But don't run into the men. Sort of forces you to go through the door whether you like it or not. God, I'm not doing very good, am I? Reading instructions would help. killed one of the guys, didn't I? So 2 guys to go and 1 balloon. Okay, I started to make progress at least. So you got to be different colour to kill the balloon things, and you got to use the seesaws to kill the actual bad guys. So a puzzle platformer, quite a good game. All right, we better move on because we've got a lot of games to do. Right, here we go with Secret of the Mower. I don't have this Casio game for the MSX, so I know nothing about this one. Casio made some really good software for the MSX, and it's not expensive to collect them. Intro music. So we've got a Nor on the right. Oh, okay, that's our overall map, isn't it? Right, we can bash and we can jump. Right, I'm seeing a bit of a puzzle here. Don't get squashed by the bits. So we need to work our way up. Right. Right, but we can only... There we go. Right, so we found a diamond, and we get a bonus for that, and that's our first level. Not a bad little gun, is it? I haven't discovered this one at all. So updates on my computer, so I appreciate it. Okay, now we have a dude. What do you reckon now? Yeah, there we go. Didn't get a bonus diamond, did I? Oh, must have found one. So the blue ones must be immovable ones, and they hold up the other platforms and do things, right? Get rid of that. Can't make that. This is quite fun. I could easily play this. No. Oh god. Yeah. That. That's it. Alright, well, I'm really enjoying this one, so we do have more games to go, so I'll leave that one at that as much as I don't want to, and we'll move on to the next one. Really like that one, so that's the sort of game to keep me busy for ages. Right, so next we have Children of the Night. So this is a completely original game, which I really appreciate the effort that goes into an original game like this. Looking forward to this one. So we've got a story, we've got... Now I'm obviously not going to play very hard, but this is probably a game that I'm going to spend some time playing. Press the button. Okay, so this is me. Right, we can fight. Yeah, get through. Okay, that's it. Ah, there we go. Just have to shoot the wall. Cool, okay. So it takes certain monsters in prison the soul of innocent. Okay. Gratitude, okay? Right, so that's how you get. Oh, there we go, the path's open. See? So, gem. 4 types, yep. Earth, air, water, so we got an earth one. Open door, so green one, yeah. The same colour, yeah. Right, see now the green part was open, it was here before. Alright, so it's open now. Okay, right. Wait. Gem. So, back here. Yeah, it's open up there. Tutorial again. There's a blue gem there. Certain groups of tiles must be stepped on. Sequence. Okay. Let's see how that. Yeah. Okay. So we've got to work out what order to step on those white tiles to open things up. And that's how I got through the original door, just by pure chance. So, some noises in a nearby room. Okay, so that opened the door somewhere else. Right, so you got to level up. Yep, okay. The room, okay. No, die. Okay. No, but did a block disappear then, or was it just me? Right, let it go. And touch that block. Starting to get it now. Heard some noise in another room. Yeah, anyway, room. Yeah, we're getting it now. And that gets us our red gem. So we have all of them now. Alright, as you can see, it's one of those games that you need to work your way through and evolve. I hope it doesn't continually do the help mode all the time. It might be a way of turning it off, not with the instructions through. I like that one. That one I'm going to get a lot of play out of. Alright, let's try our next game. Right, next we have Ghostbusters. I was getting a little worried it wouldn't come up on the console. Is that playing? It's very, very quiet if it is. 0. Yeah, so you set up as a business and you get $10,000 to start with. You need to buy your vehicle. You better buy a hearse like that. We need one of those. Marshmallow sensor. I think you can do one of those. Push to end. Oh, Ghostbusters. Oh, and then you need traps. Yeah, you need multiple traps, otherwise you'll get screwed. And we better get a ghost vacuum. Yeah, we can't afford that. Yep. No. You go and to the place where there's an alert. And so the driving element here, you can actually vacuum up ghosts that are on there in the way. It's very quiet. Hope that can boost this. Okay, got the other guy. Missed. There's another ghost call. Go back to headquarters. So you're supposed to set the trap, set your men on either side, and then use your energy sticks to trap the ghost in here, and then you've got to press the button again to set the trap off and get the ghost. It's actually it's hard, but once you get used to it, it works fine. Yeah, so nothing there now. Right, go put another one there. Right. When the city's energy rating reaches a certain level, then the Marshmallow Man will come and stomp the building down and you lose money. Okay, so let's put that down in the middle. Right, so the other man. Right. Oh, across the streams. Oh dear. Can't do that either. Okay, had them too close to each other. There's another one. Go back to HQ. That is HQ. Little finicky over the collision detection. Oh, there we go, the ghost. longer because I went the weird way. Let's see if I can do it properly this time. But as I said, it is a good fun game when you get into it. I actually used to play this a lot back in the day. Ah, the ghost's gone! Ah! Back to here. Energy's getting high. I'm in big trouble. Definitely not going to win this game at this rate. Oh, that's stupid. No, missed him. And then he slimes on me, people. Alright, well as you can see, I am hopeless at this, and shortly the Marshmallow Man is going to come and crush one of the buildings and we lose lots of money. If you fall below zero, you lose the game. So it's actually a good fun game, a lot of strategy in it, and you know, ties into the movie quite well. Alright, let's try our next game. Right, so here we go with Flicky. So this is a really good fun game. Bluebird up top. You can use the see I'm doing those T things. Oh, that's close. Damn it. And if you birds hit a cat, they run away. Oh, go. This one. Missed the jump. Over. Let's call that my warm-up. You don't have to collect all of the birds at once, which I've been stupidly. Stupidly trying to do. Seriously, why can't I get those jumps? I can't do that badly at this game. Okay, I'll try not to be so greedy this time. Right, so see how I returned one of the chicks. Oh, for God's sake. Day, is it? I'm going to have one more turn, even though I've got so many games here. They're too good fun to not show you. Right, the more you return at once, it's better. The points you're going to get. Somehow. Better is to actually manage to catch some chicks that time. How many chickies? It's very hard to reverse direction and try and oh, bugger. Doing so well. I'll stuff up the jump. One cheek. Alright. Despite my lack of ability to be able to play this game, this really is a good fun game, and I can normally do much better. Obviously today, not so. But anyway, that is a really good game, and one of my favourites that we've got. Alright, let's try our next one. Right, so here we go, Zombie Incident. So a nice bit of story and stuff like that. Got actually some map. So I think in general principle you have to and we can jump on them like that. And use the fact that you get a bit of a boost when you jump on them to get up to higher spots. Oops. Oh. That's it. Eventually kill them. See how it turned into a skeleton and then he disappeared? So it's an interesting one that has a jumping mechanic based by getting a boost on jumping on various enemies. Some of the jumps are quite tricky. Now where are we? Oh! Oh, and I fell all the way down there. Yeah, sorry, I haven't played this one in a while, so I'm really not doing it justice. But it's a really colourful game, one of those exploring platform type games where you've got to go and find your way through, and lots of game to explore. Alright, let's try our next game. Right, so next we have King and Balloon, a classic arcade game by Namco. Getting in on the Space Invaders Galaxian sort of market. And it's actually quite a good little shooter. So you've got your balloons up the top, and you've got to guard your king down the bottom. So you shoot the balloons come down. And you've got to be careful they don't steal the king. Like that. And as you can see, it uses some graphics from, sounds from some of the other games. Oh god! Yep. I think every time he does. Well, come on, King. It's pretty hard because you've got to watch their shots. There we go. Round 2. So it's one of those quite nice classic shooters. And it is quite well done. It's actually quite colourful. Oh god, that was close. Bonus round, okay. Messed up there, didn't I? Over the other side? Let me guess. Yep. Suppose you've got to learn the pattern. So It's getting into Galaga territory. Oh! Another one? I suppose a matter of learning where the lines are. 34 balloons. Bonus 3,400. So, ooh, got an extra ship. Cool. Almost lost him. He walked into him. Right, round 4. I mean, look, they've even got, you know, the guys are animated when they're in formation. Oh, there we go. Bye bye. So I lose one of the kings. Yeah, okay. That's. Oh, cool. So you lose a life if you lose a king, and you lose a life if you get hit. Okay, I'm gonna get him again. Oh! God, vicious. Got him. See if we get another bonus round in a minute. No! Oh! Bye bye. That's the life. Come on, King, get away from that. I think they're going to form a super. Nope. Oh, damn it. No! Bye-bye. Last one. At least as soon as they do capturing, they run away. Ooh, almost got killed there. Bonus round, okay. Now. Just a matter of learning the patterns, isn't it? Well, 35, we'll get a bit closer that time. We're up to level round 6. Here we go. Oh. Oh no! Oh. There we go. Game over. But as you can see, I quite obviously enjoyed that one. It's a very good game. Highly recommend that one. Good on the MSX, not too expensive, although it is slightly more expensive than some of the other Namco ones. Alright, one more game to go. Right, most excited to play this one. So this is Wizard of War. I actually quite like the arcade game. I'm not sure I ever played it for real back in the day, but I've played it a bit on MAME and things like that. And this looks to be a very, very good version, written from scratch well, obviously somebody who knows what they're doing. So, most excellent. Let's see what it's like.
Get ready.
Okay, we've got credits in.
You are in the floor.
Okay. Go do down there. And oops. So you actually play in the maze with a computer at home who helps, sort of. They can also shoot you though. And as you can see, it's got speech. Sometimes you have to have ones that are invisible. Oh, you get a bonus if you don't let him escape.
You are in the floor. Another warrior for life, baby.
And it gets, as you can see, fast. Don't get. Oops. He got me. Oh no, game over.
You can do better, warrior.
Such sad music. Absolutely fantastic game. And I believe you can play it 2-player co-op as well. But even so, they've done the intelligence of the actual second player who helps out very well. Definitely will be playing that one lots. So obviously can't play it for too long because this video is obviously pretty long already with the number of gameplays, but very excited to add all of these wonderful titles to my collection and to get the boxes for the colour titles as well. Yeah, it makes the collection look very nice indeed. I'll include a picture after this so you can all have a look. Alright, I'm Electric Adventures. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.